Hello, guys, and welcome. So, I am just testing the stream to make sure that it's up. And when I'm sure that it's up, I'll turn on my camera and we can get started with the readings. I'm quite excited to be back. Very, very excited to be back. I need to log in. Well, I haven't done this in so long. Where is your stream? Yeah, I am quite excited to be here. Um, I'll turn on my camera. Let me just make sure the stream is up and running on Twitch and YouTube, and then I'll get started. Let me just check the audio. Is it up? Okay, it does seem to be up. It is working on YouTube and it is working on Twitch. So this is perfect. I guess I'm back. I'm gonna turn my camera on. There we go. So I'm back. I'm excited to be here. So excited. It's been far too long, but I've had an interesting few months that I'm quite excited to be here. So we can just get started whenever someone comes in and is ready for a reading. There aren't that many tarot streamers up tonight, so hopefully people come in and I can get some good advice or just some good information. Um, Maybe I can do a quick meditation. Yeah, maybe I could do that while we wait. The thing is, I never like to meditate on stream because if people come, then I won't see it. So what I'm thinking we could do, we could read about the Nine of Swords. Well, actually, it's the Nine of Wands. That's the card that I pulled for today. And as I do that, then maybe people will come in the meantime. Um, hmm. Tonight is actually a full moon, and I feel quite peaceful. Quite peaceful. Ready to let go of any parts of myself that have held me back. And I know that streaming and tarot is something that makes me really happy. So I'm excited to be back in here. I'm ready to do some readings. So I feel like maybe we could read about the Nine of Wands. Yeah, let's do that. Let me see if I can find the card. Not sure if I'll be able to find the card again because I just shuffled my deck. Yeah, it's unlikely I'll find my card again, but it is up on the stream right there, right there. And I'm gonna do some reading about it. So let me pull that up. It's quite frustrating. I have this Windows 11 and it's hard for me to tab. So I can't really tab and see things sometimes. But yeah, let's get into this. Actually, I don't think I'll read from this. I'll read it from my phone because I have a better book on my phone that's tarot focused. So let's do that. The book that I have, I'll tell you guys it is. It's really, really good. It's actually it's the book that I read to learn about tarot, and well, it's fantastic. Mm, it's always nice to review things you've learned. Like, I'm pretty sure, well, I haven't forgotten anything that I learned about tarot, but it's always nice to just review sometimes. Since I use Adobe Digital Editions, The name of the book is the, hmm, the Ultimate Guide to Tarot, Beginner's Guide to the Cards, Spreads, and Revealing the Mystery of Tarot by author Liz Dean. At least I think this is the book. Yep, this is definitely the book. Author Liz Dean. Mm, okay, right now I'm on the Nine of Cups. Search it. Yeah, let me just search it. Nine of Wands. Not sure if this book is searchable, but I am gonna search and I'll see. Hi, I Rise on YouTube. Can you hear me? It's nice to see you're my first viewer. So welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm excited to have you here. How are you doing? Hi Yukiko. Welcome. Yeah, I just started like about 5 minutes ago. I'm super excited to be here. I think that I don't want to make any promises, but I think I'm gonna stream all week this week, just to end out the year on a great. Because in the new year, I want to stream, want to be quite consistent. I know I've said that before, but this time, yeah. Welcome, Stars of Shadows. I don't know that usually. It's nice to see you. I'm doing fantastic. I'm actually doing better than ever. So I'm happy to be here and I'm ready to do some readings. So, oh, the audio sounds muffled. It's probably because I'm playing this Reiki in the background. But I have a mic and it's a little bit lower. So yeah. I Rise. Can you hear me well enough for me to do a reading? Or no, I can feel you. I can feel you, Sirens. I can feel everyone that comes in. Yeah, I am streaming on YouTube. I usually stream cross platform because like sometimes the Twitch is busy and other times the YouTube is busy, but generally I get more viewers on the YouTube. And why I like to stream on YouTube is that it doesn't delete my videos. Yeah, YouTube doesn't delete my videos, but Twitch after some time it deletes my videos. And yeah. Would you like a reading, Iris? I was actually just about to read the Nine of Wands. The book? I guess I can search in books, so because it's a weird type of file. I don't know. Okay, sure. Can you give me your initials, Iris? And then I'll get to you on Twitch after, Kiko. There's someone on YouTube that was here first. So just give me a sec to do their reading. I'd like to do readings for everyone tonight. I'm so excited. Okay. VE. Okay. What's your question, VE? I'm going to be using the traditional tarot deck. Underweight for you? Actually, it depends on your question. Sometimes I switch it up depending on the question. I have three decks out right now. I have this, I have the Mystic, and I have the Wild Unknown. In the new year, I'm definitely going to buy myself a mic and a webcam. Can't believe I still haven't bought myself a webcam. Hi, Jano. I am taking questions, but I'm currently on a question right now, and there are two people ahead of you. So you can wait around and I'll get to your question in a few. Seems like a long question, alright? Unless it just hasn't shown up. Let me open YouTube. See. sometimes not all the words show up. Will you be successful doing tarot on Etsy? Let's find out. Definitely the deck. My spread guide, complete spread guides. Be will be successful doing tarot on Etsy. Will be okay. I'm doing a 5 card spread. It's actually the first spread that I learned how to do, and it gives us the outcome and warning. Um, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Hangman, and the Hangman just speaks of stagnation and a standstill. So essentially, right now, this is letting me know that you're just at a standstill. Like you're not sure, you don't know. Also, this card decided to fall out, and it's the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. My camera is lagging a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, and this speaks all about a little bit of competition. And I know that there are a lot of tarot readers on Etsy, so it's letting me know that there is going to be some competition. But let's find out. The overarching theme, we got strength in reverse. And I think strength showing up in reverse is letting me know that you're doubting yourself a little bit and you're apprehensive. But what it wants me to let you know, just right off the bat, is with this card showing up, right, strength is right below it, it's letting me know that you need to stand firm in your decision. You need to stand firm in your decision. The warning, however, is that you're really doubting yourself a lot. And I feel like being in this energy of doubt is not necessarily gonna take you where you need to be. But let's find out what the outcome is gonna be. We got two eights. We got the Eight of Cups, and then we got the Eight of Swords. And both of these cards are significant in the fact that the Eight of Cups speaks about taking a journey along a path, but the Eight of Swords is all about just not being sure and not knowing. And I'm gonna shuffle, find out a little bit more. Tell me. Hmm. The thing is, I think there's going to be a lot of competition, and you can take the path, but unless you know it in yourself as something you're passionate about and something you want to do, I think that there's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of competition, and unless you're willing to almost fail a little and have the faith within yourself, then it's not going to be an easy task. It's not going to be an easy task because you can take the path forward and go the distance. You definitely have it in you. There's going to be a lot of competition, but you need to find the strength again. You can't stay in an apprehensive, doubtful energy. You have to turn that around and be in the right energy. And you can't allow your potential and your passion and desire to be stifled by the fact that there's competition. You have to find your desire again. Because when you find your desire again, you can go on the path. You will have what you want. Just the energy that you're in right now is quite apprehensive and doubtful. And I cut the deck and we got the lovers. And this is all about the decision. Like you can make the decision to stay in this stuck, unsure, apprehensive energy, or you can make the decision to know that you're going to do this regardless of what's going to happen because you are going to be successful if you have the mindset that you're going to be. The thing is, I understand what you're saying, and that's what the cards are also telling me because, like, I know Etsy, like, there's tons and tons of tarot readers and people doing that, so there's a lot of competition, which is like this is the first card that fell out upright, so I could see it, and this just speaks of competition and Like you have to stand firm and doing it and doing it. Like especially with streaming, which is why I haven't been too keen on it because you have to be very, very consistent. And I think astrology on YouTube would be really fun for you. It's you'll definitely get viewers and stuff. But the cars, in terms of the spread, it let me know that like there's just a lot of apprehension and doubt in your energy, so that can cloud the outcome. So it did say that there's a potential for success. It's just when you're blindfolded and there's all this competition around. It's hard to really find your footing, if you know what I mean. And it's hard to have the patience and fortitude to do that. So I wish you well and luck on it. Yeah, I got the Eight of Wands again. I mean the Eight of Cups again. All about taking the journey. It's all about taking the journey. Like making the leap to take that journey. And then it's possible that you could be successful. But it's gonna be hard work and you have to be in the right mindset for it. Otherwise it's gonna be harder than it needs to be. And you can be victorious. So get into the right mindset. And I appreciate you coming here, BE. You were the first comment. So up next, I have someone on Twitch, and then I have Jano. So Yukiko, are you still there on Twitch? Can I get your initials, Yukiko? Oh, Irise, I didn't see that you were thinking about another question. I'll get back to you, okay, Irise? Can I get your initials, Yukiko? BB. Okay. Will you ever meet Sherman in this lifetime again? BB and TP. That's pretty good. BB is pretty good. Will BB ever meet? Seems like you're overcoming some type of heartbreak and anxiety, like deep rooted anxiety in this situation. Hi, Jules, 13. Yeah, it seems like there's some anxiety in this situation, but I do see a path forward. There currently is no list, but there are only two people ahead of you, Jules. So it does look like there's a path forward, but let's see. Oh, aside from the fact that there's, hey, Red. Hi, Red. So nice to see you. I'm finally back. Well, I can't promise forever, but I am back for this week. How are you doing, Red? How's the holidays treating you? But yeah, I see some healing. I definitely see some healing in this situation and a path forward. So let's see if you'll meet this person. Because in the past, there hasn't been a lot of movement. There's just been a lot of stagnation. Currently, I see some desire. There's definitely a male energy here, and I see some desire to possibly meet again. But I got the death in reverse card. Uh, that means uncertainty. So let's find out exactly what is that. Hmm. Um, I see a lot of complications in this relationship. Um, I think the only way for you to meet this person again is if you really find yourself again. If you really find yourself again, because there's a lot of stagnation and a lack of movement in this. because there have been arguments, but I see you guys overcoming these arguments. And if you guys are able to do that, then you can have the world and you can possibly meet them again. But there's also the side where you don't meet them again if you don't find yourself again. So I think if you want to meet this person, you just have to find yourself. So there is a chance, yes, but until you fully overcome the anxiety and stress you have related to this, it's not so much, but it is possible to meet them again. Ah, where in the world are you going to see them, Red? Are you taking a trip? Everything is great with me. Like things are really, really good. I've been working, going to the gym, and I've been trying to find a schedule to get on, but I just haven't. Because like all I do is work and go to the gym. Well, I have been on holidays, so I've had the time. I've just been trying to find the right schedule because I don't want to do it at a random time when everyone is asleep or too early in the morning when it's gonna be too busy. But how have you been, Red? How has the fall and into winter been? You're welcome, Yukiko. I think you can definitely see this person again. You just have to find yourself. Find it within yourself. Treat yourself better because the Emperor showed up, and it showed that when you're in that energy, you can have everything you want. But when you're not treating yourself right, it's gonna be harder to achieve the goals you have. Ah, up and down. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Hmm. Um, there's someone on YouTube. No, it's well, there's Jules. There's Jano. Jano, if you're still there, it's you. If you're not there, then I can give a reading to Jules. But right now, it's Jano on YouTube. Okay, Jano, you can go ahead and drop your initials and your question, and I'll get to you. Hi, Starseed Travel. Welcome. Why is it golden? Oh, sounds like a very little hostile living situation there. Glad you got over it. Sure, Siren. You know what? Let me start making a list, guys. Because if I just keep going, I will forget people on the list. So we have Jules 13, then we have Siren. Okay, Siren. Okay, so your question, Jano, is you saw Kay on YouTube. You were wondering if it was really her. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Let's find out. I'm using the traditional tarot deck for this. Yeah, anthropology is really fun. Culture, all that. My spirit guides, James, spirit guides, kids, spirit guides. Tell me, was that actually Kay on YouTube? James saw. Was that actually YouTube? Um, my first instinct before I even pulled any cards was no, but I'm getting conflicting reports with the cards. The bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Pentacles, which speaks of a new manifestation and beginning. But then I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is the slowest moving deck. This is the slowest moving knight. And with him being in reverse, it's letting me know that there's a lot of stagnation and stuckness in the situation. And in terms of feminine energy, there's not a lot of feminine energy in this spread. For the past, I got the moon, which speaks of just like a deep yearning and desire and shadow self dreaming about this person. Then I got the King of Cups in reverse. So this speaks of some emotional instability. And I'm thinking it's on your end a little bit. And then I got the Ten of Wands. And then I got the Ten of Wands, which speaks of a very heavy burden. But I'm just going to clarify that Ten of Wands to find out if K actually was K, which you saw. No, I don't think it was K. I got the Six of Cups in reverse, and this speaks of seeing things through rose-colored lenses a bit. And with this heavy burden, I see that justice is being served in terms of I think you guys need a little bit of space because I also got the Hermit card, and I definitely don't think like there's not a lot of feminine energy in the spread, so I don't think it was your person. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Jano. I don't think it was K. Oh, Starseed Travel, you came on YouTube. I will add your name to the list. Yeah, I think it's a heavy burden you're carrying, and I don't think you're getting a lot of forward motion in because of the emotional feelings you have with the situation. But I think the justice can be found. You just have to let that burden go, and then if you want this person, it's possible to have them come back. You just have to let it go. Which I know it sounds counterintuitive doing that, but sometimes it's for the best. That's when things fall back into place. Yeah, feel some hostility from that person. There's a lot of stuff that went on between you two, or that she said. So I'm sorry for that. Up next on the list, I have Jules 13. You're welcome, Jano. Jan, thank you for stopping by. You can definitely do it. Just keep on keeping. But what are you gonna be if you're still there, right? What are you? Oh, you said you're playing. Ah, so yeah. Up next on the list, we have Jules. If Jules isn't there, then we can go on to Siren or Starseed. But I do think Jules is still there the last time I checked. Okay, we'll go with Siren. Sure, Siren. Since you're enjoying the energy, I'll take my time with you. So we can go with you. Whenever Jules comes back, we'll get to him. I actually have a lot of energy tonight, considering well, I didn't do much today. I just went to the gym very early this morning, then I came home and I slept, and I gamed. So I'm full of energy, but I'm not staying up all night because I do wake up quite early to go to the gym. So drop your initials in the question sign. That's how we do it here. Z. Oh, you want to ask what's expected here? Let's do this. I'll be using my Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I'm gonna do an expansive spread for this. My spread guides, zero spread guides. What is zero expected? Hmm. I got the Fool in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Ah. And I got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's letting me know that there can be some emotional instability. Like everything is within reach, but there can be some emotional instability. So you have to be wary of that because the Ten of Cups in reverse signifies a little bit of blocked intimacy and maybe some family issues. Because in the past, well, at the start of the year, I see somebody keeping secrets from you. The Seven of Swords here. Because the Seven of Swords speaks of deception and secrets. And then we got this, what was, oh, Knight of Knight of Wands, and this is called the Son of Wands. And this speaks of a lot of someone who's coming in with some desire, and they're ready, like they're ambitious, and they're ready to take a risk. So I feel like this could be you. This could be your energy, Leo. But then I got the Chariot in reverse. And this is letting me know that there's not a lot of forward motion. Let's see. Let me clarify this Chariot part. Why is there not going to be a lot of motion? Why there's not going to be a lot of motion is the fact that your emotions are being stifled by someone because of these secrets. And it's going to have you dig deep into yourself and probably address some bad parts of yourself that you don't want to. But it's all going to be for the better because you're going to find justice in this situation. Because there is going to be some healing. There's going to be lots of healing. Um, just that desire. Desire and passion can be stifled by some people. So you need to just be wary of some people. You need to be wary of some people, especially those close to you, because I feel like they aren't going to be as forthcoming with you as you'd like. They aren't going to be as forthcoming with you as you'd like. So they can stagnate your energy. And I feel like until you address the parts of yourself that could potentially create these situations, that's when you'll find the justice and the healing. But the justice and the healing can definitely come I just feel like some people are keeping some things for you. And at the start of the year, you're definitely going to find that out. And when you find that out, you're going to be eliminated and you're going to be ready to go. But then you're going to hit a hurdle. And that hurdle is just going to leave you feeling like, whoa, there's a lot of foolish behavior going on. But when you realize that sometimes we create the situations, sometimes even in our heads, the justice will be found and your healing can be found. You can have everything you want again. Just allow yourself the grace to go through this period. But I mean, now you're a little bit more equipped because you're going to know people are keeping stuff from you. I didn't want to delve too much in that into other people because I feel like you should be focus should be put on yourself more because sometimes we create the situations due to our own thoughts. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that is your reading. That is your reading, Psalms. CO. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're resonating. And feel free to stop by. I really appreciate you stopping by. Hi, Mr. Floorstop. Merry Christmas to you too. Okay, so up next on the list, there's Jules and Darcy. Whichever one of you are there, I can get to. I'm actually surprised how fast the time is going by. Hi, Julia. I'll add you to the list. Can I get your initials, Julia? Yeah, it is. Can I get your initials? Japan? No, I mean your initials. Your initials, like the letter of your first and last name. J-A-P. That's interesting. Well, I'll just go with J, okay? Yeah, I'll just go with J and just give me a sec. I'm just deleting email. Okay. Are you ready? J, J-Bo and Jam. Okay. My spirit guides, Jam's spirit guides, J-Bo's spirit guides. Tell me J-Bo's current feelings for Jam. J-Bo's current tell me Seems like you have a little bit more going on. Hmm. He definitely sees you as vibrant, authentic, lively, very good at conversation, just a free spirit. Like you create your spark. In terms of how he is in the situation, he he thinks you're a good talker. Like you ask a lot of good questions. You're inquisitive. You talk a lot. You're just so full of life and freedom. Wow. And he sees you making an offering, very slow offer. Like you want to know more, but you're trying to be practical. But I will let you know that this dude has options. He definitely have options. Has options, which is why probably there are three different pieces in the show. Get the feeling that he has options. If it's a guy, if it's a girl, it's just options. You have a spark of desire and you want to know more. You feel like it's a heavy burden to carry being in this situation because you're unsure. Yeah, you're unsure because he is showing you desire back. But I see a tower moment and some trouble. I see some trouble because you're not like the only person he's talking to. There's a lot of options. So I'm just letting you know that. Like he does have desire for you, but there are other options. There are a lot. In fact, there's a very passionate, fiery connection. I just see the fact that there are a lot of options for him or her or whoever this Jago person is. Hmm, there's a lot. There's a lot going on in their life in terms of people and connections. So I'd be wary. But I do see you being their top choice. So if that's any solace, you are their top choice. And you can be victorious because the connection between you two feels stronger than anything else in their life, despite them talking to other people. So yeah, that is you asked what's his current feelings for you? His current feelings is the fact that he 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 really likes you. It's just he has a lot of options in his life. And I can see that causing issues, so be careful. Be careful with that. So yeah, be careful with that. Because you are not the only one. You don't need to press join, right? I don't think I have it open, but I think I'll just add you to the list because I actually don't think there's anyone on the list right now. So yeah, Julia, that is your reading. If it resonates, great. If not, I'm sorry, but that Jabo dude definitely has more than one person in his life right now that he's talking to. Yeah, take care. it doesn't mean that he has desire or romance for them. He's just not committed. And I mean, that's what people do. They talk to other people. So I wouldn't be too perturbed by it because you are his top choice. So, Red, you can go ahead and just drop your question and I'll answer it for you. It's general. Okay. Let's see what's on the general horizon for you. I'll use the regular tarot deck. I think I had a reading. Actually, I haven't let anyone read me. Can't remember the last time anyone read me. I had a birth chart reading. That's like the only thing I had done. Maybe since the summertime. I just don't feel the need for it. My intuition has been pretty good. Wise guys, we got the strength in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and yeah, I had my birth chart read by LD as well, and it was awesome. Yeah, we have the strength in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and this card popped out for someone earlier, and it's interesting that it would pop out again in the reverse. So I feel like there's something that you're a little bit apprehensive and doubtful about. Let's find out some more. Hmm. Well, right now I see you being in a very, like, your home life is doing pretty well. So it's interesting, but I feel like, I mean, you already told me this, but I feel like there's still some residual anxiety from the instability that happened earlier, which definitely was that tyrant, that uncle or whatever you told me, like, showing up. And I can feel it. I know it's not you. And well, he left. So I feel like you also are going to take a journey. And whatever journey you take, this journey that you're going to take is going to be very good for you with your family. And you're going to reconnect with your intuition on it. You're going to reconnect with your intuition and see things and find out that there are options and things that can continue to keep you guys in this happy home. But the most important piece of advice is to reconnect and find that strength again. This doubtful and apprehension that you're holding about, it doesn't necessarily have to be this situation that you were in earlier, but it could be life in general. It's better to just sail away from that and find peace and comfort within the home and within your family, but mostly within yourself. Because when you find out within yourself, then you're able to regain that strength. You're able to regain that strength and find the world. Yeah, you're able to. find that strength and regain the world. But this dude, that person can just sense so much is gone on, but they've left. So now you need to reconnect with yourself and your intuition. But the cards already told me that you're basically gonna do that, and you're gonna find you're gonna find the world and your happy home. So it's, it's a very optimistic reading, very very positive. So I'm happy for you, Red, because the world is gonna be yours. You just have to focus on healing in the right way, because that can be a hard thing to do sometimes. So yeah, Red, that is your reading. But I do think this little trip you're gonna go on is gonna be great for you. Don't neglect yourself and the strength you have within because of situations and people. You're a strong, powerful man. So don't allow people with emotional instability to cloud that or your judgment. Hmm. Well, yeah, that's what I kept on seeing. That's what I kept on seeing every time I shuffled. Just more and more of people who are causing emotional turmoil. So it's, mm, which is why the cards told me to tell you that the greatest emotional stability that you can find, which is why the High Priestess came out, is within yourself. It's within yourself. So because when you find that, it's hmm, yeah, I can't even imagine that. It's good if it's good if you can just take a step back. And I know when it comes like with family and people you live with or that are close to you, it's hard to do that. But sometimes it's just taking the step within and finding things and doing things that fulfill you, your emotional peace and stability allows you to be able to tolerate that to keep on going forward. Hi, Jess Winder on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Hmm. Well, then you should try to make it the right life, man. Because your consciousness is aware and awake in this moment, so make the most of it. And I know that you're, yeah. Well, I mean, you have a purpose to exist for him, so make the most of it. Okay. I'm not sure who's on the list, but I got a donation from someone named Mayonnaise. And I don't know who that is. So if you can let yourself be known, make yourself be known, I'm here. Oh, well, I didn't say how you spell that mayonnaise because it's a special way. So don't think anyone's gonna know. It's very nice of you, Sharon. Very, very nice. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay. Well, actually, I don't know who's next on the chat, but I'm glad that I got to read Red. I'm glad for having you here tonight, Red. Wow, that's not how you spell the mayonnaise, Red. That's good, Siren. Something a lot of people, well, I saw in a video, and it was saying that sometimes healing just never stops. You just constantly have to continue working on yourself and just being better than you were yesterday. Sometimes you fall back into cycles that you don't want to, but what can you do except for move forward? I feel really good tonight with the energy. I don't think it's a full moon. It might be the full moon, but I'm very grateful to be here and on stream and ending my year off on the right note. Because I am a little bit disappointed by the fact that I didn't stream as much as I wanted to this year, but I'm glad that I'm doing it right now. Like dr- my most disappointed about is that during the summer, like I did nothing all summer, nothing, absolutely nothing, and I could have been streaming every day, and I was just throwing myself a pity party almost. I was throwing myself a pity party, and I mean, I didn't want to come online and throw myself a pity party because I only like to come on and spread positivity and uplift people. But sometimes I feel like if I did stream, I would have been able to work through whatever issues I had faster, do by doing something I was passionate and happy about than just kind of sitting alone doing whatever. Like I wasn't depressed or super sad or anything. I just felt like I wasn't being productive and I feel like most productive when I'm streaming and taking care of myself. Let me just pull a card and see what it has. Actually, I could read what the Nine of Wands is because that's a card before I got on stream. I did a brief little meditation, and that's the card that I pulled for today. So let's see what that card means. Even though I already know what it means, but okay. So this is Nine of Wands in the traditional tarot deck, the Rider Waite deck. Hmm. You see a man holding his holding everything to himself. But one thing I like about this is the fact that there are these little green buds. So there is potential for growth, is what I'm seeing. But he's keeping himself so protected, so protected. Hmm. But let's find out what it actually means. So the Nine of Wands. A wounded man is on the lookout. Among eight protected wands, symbols of his resources and responsibilities, he holds a nine He holds a knife tightly with both hands, like a weapon. The other eight wands are orderly, as if standing at attention, ready for any eventuality. He has positioned himself on a man-made platform, which relates to his tree of life sphere. I didn't read this part. I'll get back to it. So it's the fire element. It's the moon in Sagittarius. Number 9, defense and strength. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't find. He has a solid base from which to operate. The platform also sets or would-be warrior away from the green hills behind him. He needs to be a little detached from society so he can better see the approach with potential opponents. And physically, this defender is not to be taken lightly. With his powerful build, he symbolizes strength and endurance from experience. He has learned to expect challenges to his position, and his past battles are symbolized by the bandage worn around his head. Oh, I didn't see that he had a bandage. Yes, you see a little bandage around his head. The injury doesn't deter him. He almost wears it like a bandana with pride. The card's astrological association, Moon in Sagittarius, shows great resilience and strength of character. It combines a sensitive mind, the Moon, with the Sagittarian qualities of directness, perception, and the willingness to take risks. This combination may also reveal a need to explore hidden factors, to dig deep to get the truth. The card's number is 9, comprising of three sets of three. 3 is a dynamic number, and when multiplied by itself, symbolizes intense productivity. It also holds the 3 as a symbol to the integration of mind, body, and spirit. In the Nine of Wands, all of the wands that the previous suit cards accumulate. This reflects pressure that is expressed. This reflects wisdom and experience, but it also the responsibility of accused demands and pressure that is expressed in the card 10, the burden. By keeping his wands in order in the 9, the inevitable build-up of the untenable demands expressed in the 10 can be avoided. Hmm. Okay, so the upright meaning of the Nine of Wands is the upright Nine of Wands shows that you're in a very strong position. You have fought long and hard to get where you are, and you've endured heavy challenges, particularly in work. Being constantly vigilant and ingenious can be exhausting. So use your energy wisely. Plan all activities meticulously, and don't overexert yourself, or you will have all the resources you need to see you through. Thankfully, as with all minor arcana, this influence will not last forever. You won't always need to defend yourself to this degree or make so many sacrifices. Add you on Discord. I'm surprised we aren't friends on Discord. At Brad. Now we are. So that's awesome. So many sacrifices. This card also highlights the fine balance between being adequately defended and being defensive. While it's appropriate to establish and protect your boundaries, defensiveness helps you in a negative mindset. The 9 often comes up in a reading to show a person who is fearful that his or her idea or other work will be stolen. But this is just a perception rather than a reality. It can also show unwillingness to hand in an assignment or to make your work public in some way, due to the fear of rejection or criticism. If so, it's time to let go. You've worked hard and all your efforts will be met with appreciation and support. Wow. Huh. Not accounts, just the servers. Okay, so the reverse meaning of the Nine of Wands is when the Nine of Wands is reversed, you endure strong opposition, which seems in fear. You put in hard work, but receive little thanks in return. You give your all, but it still doesn't seem to be enough. So you may be at the mercy of an unreasonable boss, or demanding children, friends, or clients. This situation is demotivating, so you become fixed on getting through tasks without enjoying the aspects of your work that used to be satisfying. Equally, you could be the one who is obstinate and inflexible in your attitude. The reverse card also shows issues with boundaries. Someone may be invading your territory. In relationships, you may be dealing with an individual who is acting defensively because you are veering into uncomfortable territory for them. Okay, so that's the Nine of Wands. That's the card of the day. And now I'm at an hour for the stream. And I actually feel like maybe I had a fun time tonight. I did have a very fun time tonight. I'm wondering if I should continue. Actually don't think I will. Oh, well, maybe I can do one more reading because I see someone on YouTube. Even though the free readings are up, I think I'll do one more reading and then I'll go. So, Tennille Hall, I can do a reading for you and then I can go if you'd like one. So, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What I'd like you to do is drop your initials and your question and then I can get to you. Hi, Aldi. It's been so long. Well, actually, I get notifications like every other time you get on stream. I've just been living, living. and neglecting streaming, which is so bad. As I should be, because I love it. But I'm here. I'm gonna try to stream all week to end the year on a good note. Sure, Neil. You can go ahead and drop your initials and your question. How are you doing, LD? What's new with you? We were actually Red. I think the last time I was on during the summertime was when LD did that bird chart reading for you. Like I remember it. I was right there when he did it for you. Neil, are you hearing me? I said yes. You can ask your question. Just draw your initials and your question, and yeah, whenever I get readings done, I generally screen record them. Neil Hall, are you there or are you not? Because I saw you said you want to ask a question, but I haven't seen you say anything. Can I get your initials and Stefano's initials? Or I'm guessing Tennille is your name. So if you, because I've asked for your initials 3 times now, I'm not gonna ask for it again. I'm guessing maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with your reading. This is probably gonna be my last reading, unless I get an influx of people, which I doubt. What are the current feelings of Stefano towards Tennille? What are the current feelings of Stefano towards Tennille? See confusion. Oh, he's a very dapper man. Someone well dressed, someone probably with money and their life together. So he's a nice guy. But I don't feel a lot of desire. I see that he communicates a lot, but I'm not feeling like much desire. Hmm. He is someone who is very a little bit emotionally unavailable and toxic. I don't like using that word, but he is a little bit toxic and emotionally. He can be a little bit emotionally. Okay, he definitely is a tyrant, to put it lightly. We got the Emperor in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse, and someone with both of those cards is just a difficult man. It can have you feeling quite low. Hmm. You don't feel a lot of emotion going towards him, and he's bad for your healing. If you're healing at all, it's bad for it. Like he's leaving you in the dark and unsure because he's giving you stuff, but he's not showing much desire. So it's like a very complicated situation where, well, I mean, it's not complicated. The fact that he's a difficult man, and I'm putting difficult very like I think he's a lot worse than difficult. I think he's very just emotionally, yeah, he's difficult. He's quite difficult. Jane, what are you asking? How what? The free reads are up, James. So I'm sorry, you're a little bit too late. But yeah, Tennille, that's your situation. I don't think he's giving you much information. I do not think he's giving you much information to work with. So I'm sorry about the fact that you're in a difficult situation like that. Yeah, the only comfort and solace I can see is the fact that he's rich and handsome, but he is not, he seems like he's bad for you emotionally. Oh, um, let's ask. I mean, you'll recover from this one, right? He feels a lot of resentment. He feels a lot of resentment, and it's almost like you took away his power in a type of way. So he feels resentment towards that. So I think even if he did like you at all, right now he's been. I feel like you hurt him a little bit too, which is weird to say because he's the one that seems to be doing all the hurting. But I won't say yes and I won't say no. I'll just say it's a confusing mess because we got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords right next to each other, saying that he liked the conversations you all had. Yeah, he liked the conversations you all had. Like it broke some territory for him. But the desire and the passion for something deeper beyond whatever you guys had didn't really exist much for him. Because I don't think he even has it in him to do that for anyone, to like anyone like that. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to deal with someone like that. But thank you for stopping by for the reading, and I appreciate your energy. I hope you heal from that situation, but I will let you know healing isn't going to happen with him. So find it on your own to let it go and do what's best for yourself. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard to let it go, but that's the best advice I can give you that the cards have to say. Well, the cards didn't tell. Obviously, your free will to choose what you like, but yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, I had a great stream. I think I'm not gonna overexert myself because I do want to stream every day this week. So you guys will see me tomorrow. I appreciate and love all of you for giving me your energy. Special shout out to LD and Red. I see you guys after all these months. Red, thanks for joining me on Discord. Hope we get to chat and catch up fully sometime, like we used to. Thank you, Sirens, for stopping by. I will. And hope you guys get to see me tomorrow. I'll probably be on at the same time. Most likely, I'll be on at the same time. So, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna try to get on at 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern is when I'm gonna get on. Ah, all right, Red. Have a great trip with your family, and maybe I'll see you in the new year. But thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad we got to. So bye bye, everyone. For